Dentist Freddie meets girls on websites, but he is constantly rejected. One day, at a relative's wedding, he meets Kainaz. Suddenly, Kainaz's husband Rustam comes to them and speaks rudely to Freddie. The next day, Kainaz comes to Fred's office for an unexpected meeting. Fred's feelings for Kainaz are growing stronger. Freddie accidentally witnesses a quarrel between Kainaz and Rustam. Freddie recalls the long-term psychological trauma inflicted upon him in childhood by his father. Kainaz has to meet with Freddie, but for some reason she does not come. Freddie is concerned and calls Kainaz, asking her to come over to check on the results of treatment. After hesitating, Kainaz agrees, but the meeting takes place not at Freddie's office but in the park. During the conversation, Kainaz talks about her difficult relationship with her husband, Rustam. Freddie sympathizes with her and advises her to be careful. Freddie asks Kainaz to meet him again, and they do, more than once. Feelings overwhelm them. However, Rustam suspects something and assaults Kainaz. Freddie proposes to Kainaz, but she refuses, saying it is impossible. Freddie decides to get rid of Rustam from their path towards joint happiness, and his plan seems simple and reliable to him. So Freddie executes it. In anticipation of a new happy life with Kainaz, Freddie rushes to meet her. But his dreams crumble to dust in Kainaz's apartment. There, he meets a strange young man named Raymond. What is the matter? Kainaz does not want to talk to Freddie and asks him to leave. Freddie recognizes the young man as a cook who works at a restaurant owned by Rustam. With horror, Freddie realizes that Kainaz and Raymond used him to destroy Rustam. Kainaz reveals to Freddie how disgusted she is by him. Freddie is shocked and humiliated. However, Kainaz is victorious. Her plan has been successful. Finally, the restaurant, Lights of Persia, belongs to her, and only to her. A few days later, Freddie comes to the restaurant Lights of Persia. Kainaz and Ray are at a loss. What is Freddie doing here? Freddie looks at Kainaz and Ray for a long time and attentively, not understanding what he is doing. Freddie asks Kainaz to apologize to him, but Ray shouts at Freddie and tells him to leave or else he will tell the police. But Freddie has a plan. He gets into Kainaz's apartment, adds something to food and hygiene products, and suddenly Kainaz and Ray arrive. Freddie manages to escape safely, coming back to Kainaz and Ray at night. They are completely out of it, with strange spots on their faces. Fred checks their phones and sends a message to his own phone. In the morning, Kainaz wakes up with severe itching. She's allergic, but the allergy pills are gone. She goes to the hospital, but something happens to her car. Ray can barely control it, the brakes fail. Kainaz and Ray have an accident. They can't figure out what's going on, because the brakes were working properly. The troubles continue. A restaurant visitor found a lizard in the food and posted a photo on the internet. The restaurant was temporarily closed. In horror, Kainaz sees his photo of Ray in an unpleasant way. Allergies, accident, restaurant, photos on social media. Something is wrong. Kainaz begins to suspect that Freddie did it. Kainaz and Ray go to Freddie. They attack Freddie angrily. But suddenly, the police arrive. Kainaz says that Freddie killed her husband. Police ask for evidence, but neither Kainaz nor Ray can provide evidence, because Freddie deleted all incriminating photos from their smartphones overnight. Freddie refuses to report the attack to the police. Kainaz and Ray want to take revenge on Freddie, but don't know how. It seems their attempts to harm Freddie are doomed to fail. But they steal Freddie's turtle and say they made soup from it. Freddie is shocked. The police install surveillance cameras in their apartment. Meanwhile, a homeless person comes to the police and tells them that he saw a car hit Rustam. The police find out from the license plates that the car belongs to Freddie, but Freddie admits that it was his car, even though he wasn't driving. Freddie makes up a story about a broken car belonging to Kainaz, saying that he gave Kainaz his car but Ray used it to steal Rustam's beloved turtle. Freddie shows the police video footage from a camera that shows Kainaz and Ray at his house stealing the turtle. The police call Kainaz and say that she and Ray need to come to the police station. Freddie tells Kainaz that he has told the police everything and that she faces jail time. Kainaz realizes that Freddie is blackmailing her and asks what he wants. Freddie wants Kainaz to apologize and he sets up a meeting outside of the city. Kainaz and Ray agree. At his family villa, Freddie offers wine to Kainaz and Ray and says that they killed his beloved turtle for nothing. Kainaz regrets what happened. Suddenly, she grabs his gun and pulls the trigger, but the gun is empty. Freddie laughs and plays with Kainaz. They fight, but Freddie uses a taser on them. Night. It's raining. Kainaz and Ray are tied up. Their mouths are open. Freddie comes and says that teeth were once removed without anesthesia. Kainaz is shocked. She's scared. Freddie tells them they wanted to humiliate him and he only asked for an apology. Besides, they killed his pet turtle and Freddie couldn't take it anymore. Kainaz says she had nothing to do with it, but Raymond did it. Kainaz reminds Freddie that she is the meaning of his life, but he replies that his meaning is in himself. Kainaz asks to be forgiven, but Freddie says he is doing it for her. Freddie eliminates Raymond. At this time, the police arrive at Kainaz's house and make sure that Kainaz left the apartment with Ray. Kainaz begs Freddie to spare her, but he's relentless. After everything that's happened, Freddie doesn't see the meaning in his own life anymore.